What is up, everyone, and welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Time Lord. Time Lord, thank you so much as always for your continued support, for continuing to be a member of the herd and a member of the Patreon, being the incredible human being that you are and being such an awesome part of the community. It means the absolute world to me to have you as a supporter and as a Patreon. So thank you so much for keeping this channel going. And thank you for this month's request, because I've now checked out 2 different Dorian Electra songs and both of them have been fabulous. They have been absolutely incredible, and I'm dying to hear what Dorian Electra does with a song called Adam and Steve. We've all heard that joke. We've heard the line that people say, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And we've heard the jokes that have been made since then of it's Adam and Steve. I am dying to hear what this is going to be. This is either going to be a big middle finger to people who say that, or it's going to be what I know it as. When I think of Adam and Eve and Adam and Steve, I think of it as the flip side, as the reclaiming of it. And I don't even think about the homophobic side of it. So hopefully that's the direction we're going in. If not, I'm ready for a fight song. I am so keen for this. We are going to get into it now. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give the original a like and a comment, and subscribe to Dorian Electra if you haven't already. And we are going to get into this. This is Adam and Steve. Let's go.
In the beginning, it was the Word, and nothing but darkness. God made the world. In the beginning, there were just 2 made from the dust, like all of us. In the beginning, a 4-letter word, L-O-V-E, but nothing to me. But made in His image, we were born, 2 of a kind, beginning of time. And God made me.
I love, we're going into a drop here. That was a terrible time to pause, and I apologize. But I love the way with this that we are playing with so much with the tone, that we've got this kind of the deeper in the beginning kind of stuff. And then as it trends through, as it keeps like moving through, as it transitions through the song, it's getting higher and lower and all over the place. And it's got almost kind of like a robotic-y kind of sound to it that's really cool. But I love using this, like the biblical style of writing of in the beginning. There was the way that the Bible kind of starts off. It's giving us those exact vibes.
In the beginning, a 4-letter word, L-O-V-E, but nothing to me. But made in His image, we were born, 2 of a kind, beginning of time. And God made me, and He loves me, and He loves me. God made me.
Yes.
And He loves me, and He loves me. And God made me. And God made me. And He loves me, and He loves me. And God made me just like Adam and Steve. And He loves me 'cause God made me. And in the garden.
I adore the message of this one, because it is just a big middle finger to people who want to cherry pick their religion. I have nothing against religion. I'm not personally religious, but that's just because that's just my beliefs. It's nothing to do with my sexuality. But the fact that the way this is written is just flawless, because religious people do always, all the time, want to sit there and go, God loves you unconditionally. God loves you for who you are. God loves you so much, except if you're gay. Except if you're like, so the love isn't unconditional then in your eyes, because from what I've read of the Bible, it is pretty unconditional. Like, yeah, it's people wanting to cherry pick and pick out the parts that suit them is the bane of my existence, and the reason why I cannot with a lot of religious people. Again, no issue with religions. I think it may be a completely misused quote, but I think it was Gandhi that said, I love your Christ, but not your Christians. And again, that may be that the internet has taught me that quote and someone slapped Gandhi's name under it and may have been something he never said. Either way, it's a banger quote because it's true. Because And I'm not saying all Christians are like that. There are fantastic, beautiful souls and beautiful people out there who understand what the Bible is trying to teach, but not all of them. And it is amazing the hypocrisy that some people can show and the things that people can say and do in God's name that have nothing at all to do with God. So yeah, loving what this is saying so far.
'Cause God made me, and in the garden they were both there, smiling like children without a care. And in the garden, up on the tree, they saw the fruit for you and me. And in the garden they took a bite, ashamed of the truth.
I love the imagery that's being used in this. Everything from the style of outfits that they're wearing, the items of clothing that are being worn, to the tattoos that are on them of the snakes, and the angels that look like they're falling. Everything about this has been brilliantly thought out. Even the crown of thorns being around the neck, choking, is amazing. Everything about the visuals of this has been so thought out. When you had before crying tears of blood that go down onto the page, and that's where the blood on the page was coming from, all of the visuals are so artistic and so cool.
And in the garden they took a bite, ashamed of the truth, ashamed of the light, cast into darkness. They would be damned for being a man, holding hands. God made me, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me.
Yes!
And he loves me, and he loves me. God made me. God made me, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me just like Adam and Steve. And he loves me 'cause God made me.
I love that choice there as well. This kind of all leather clad, fetishy, whips and chains kind of look. All of these taboos that have nothing at all to do with faith, religion, any of the rest of it. Nothing to do with it at all. But because a couple of particularly uptight people didn't like that stuff, they decide to label it as wrong, demonic, not okay. And suddenly it becomes a religious thing that it's treated the same way as if it's a sin. It's unholy, it's perverse. And it's okay, cool. I don't remember Jesus saying anything about thou shalt not wear a leather harness. Like, it's not a thing. And so I love this kind of imagery of, like, we've had the full religious imagery of the kind of twist on the Garden of Eden, which is so cool. And then when we snap away from that, it's this whole completely out there, wild kind of fetishy kind of look that, again, is just something that is persecuted for no reason at all. And it's so good.
They want to destroy me, they will all enjoy it. Say, I'm an abomination, but I'm God's creation. They all want to crush me, say, I am so disgusting. God made me, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me, and I'm still, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me, God made me, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me good, and he loves me 'cause God made me, made me. God made me, and Adam said, God made me, you got to believe. God made me, and Adam and Eve. God made me.
This song is so... It's freaking genius, because taking aside the lyrics, which are just absolutely fire, and the fact that it's based on something that really needs to be said, and more songs need to be saying things like this. I understand that we want our entertainment to be an escape. We want our entertainment to be a thing that takes us away from all the problems of our day-to-day lives. But I'm a big believer in the fact that the incredible thing about art is that it gives a voice. Art should say something. Art may make you uncomfortable, and that can be a good thing. Art should get you questioning the world around you. And it's difficult for a song to really be true art when all it's talking about is sleeping with women and having big butts and that kind of stuff. I got nothing against those songs. They're a great time. They're a fun party, and they're a great distraction. But songs like this, where it's taking on a heavy topic and something that people kind of feel uncomfortable to talk about, because it is one of those situations where even the things I've said in this reaction, there would be religious people who are going to assume I'm a heathen that hates all religious people. No, as I said, I love religion. I love religious people when they get it right, when they understand it, when they aren't cherry picking from their own belief system. Love should be the absolute driving factor of the Christian faith in general and most faiths, but we lose that somewhere. And songs like this are able to create a dialogue, if absolutely nothing else, but also give people who are outside of faith and outside a chance to go, yes, this is what I connect with. This is what I understand. It is so brilliantly done. Then you take that and you pair it with the visuals in this video clip. And I love this end one here where we are like, they've been trying to do an exorcism on Dorian. They've been trying to do a full exorcism because they're so unholy, and they sprout angel wings. And I gotta tell you, there are a lot of people out there who could happily be condemning someone and talking about how evil they are, and they could see that person grow angel wings and fly up to heaven right in front of them, and they would still want to talk to a manager about it. They would still think that, nope, it's all a trick, it's a lie, they're not really going to heaven, they're trying to corrupt my soul. They would find ways to ignore the evidence, the proof, whatever it may be, just so that they can keep their own bigoted ideas and hide them behind their faith. And it's wild. So much of what's been done in this song and this video clip is so incredibly cool, because it's just really underlining a lot of the issues that a lot of people have with with religious people, and specifically religious hypocrites. But yeah, that's my rant. Let's keep going.
God made me an Adam seed. God made me, you got to believe. God made me an Adam and Eve. God made me and he loves me.
Love that ending. That is so good. I also love the fact that it's not just about sexuality. It's not just about gender. It's not just about race. They've got it all in there. They have it all in there, from the outfits that very intentionally kind of had, I don't know how to put this so it's YouTube friendly, but the pants were the kind of pants that were designed to attach a certain thing to them. A bunch of different stuff like that through there. And then you have the fact that it's obviously, the Adam and Steve kind of thing. And you have one of them be of a different race. Everything about this was just so freaking well done. Absolutely genius, and so damn impressive. Yo, please jump in the link in the description, go to the original video, support Dorian Electra, and give the original video a like and a comment and subscribe. Also, leave a like and a comment on this video and subscribe to this channel. It helps out the channel so much, I can't even begin to tell you. And if you want to support me even further, check me out over on Patreon. Over there, I do weekly polls for the reactions that I do here on the channel. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have yourself a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.